You ever feel it? That moment when the world's coming at you like a freight train, everything's falling apart, and you're just standing there taking the hits. Maybe it's your boss piling on deadlines while you're already drowning, or your roommate blowing up over dishes while your phone's buzzing with bad news, or just life itself throwing curveballs faster than you can swing. Chaos. It's relentless. And you're reeling, snapping at people, freezing up, or just running from it all. But it's still there, eating you alive. You're not in control. You're not even close. I've been that guy. A couple years back, I was a mess, barely holding it together. I was juggling a soul-sucking job, a relationship that was one fight away from imploding, and a bank account that mocked me every time I checked it. One day, it all crashed. My car died in the middle of nowhere, my girlfriend texted me we were done, and my boss chewed me out for a mistake that wasn't mine. I stood on that empty road, rain pounding my face, screaming at nothing. I thought I was tough, but I was crumbling. Chaos wasn't just winning, it was running my life. But this isn't about staying broken. This is about how I stopped letting the world shake me. How I turned chaos from a bully into a punching bag. I didn't find some magic pill or hide in a self-help seminar. I found something harder, something forged by men who faced wars, betrayals, and empires falling apart. Stoicism. Guys like Marcus Aurelius didn't flinch when the world burned. They stood tall and made it bend. That's what I learned to do, and it saved me. Today, I'm giving you the Stoic Code, a way to stay unshaken, no matter how wild the storm gets. This isn't about meditating in a bubble or pretending life's all good. It's about building a mind so strong that chaos can't touch you. You don't need money, a perfect setup, or a quiet life to start. You just need to decide, right now, that you're done being life's punching bag. Picture this. You're in the middle of a shitstorm, deadlines crushing you, people yelling, everything going wrong, but you're calm. Your heart's steady, your head's clear. While everyone else is losing it, you're the one calling the shots. That's not a fantasy. It's what I'm about to teach you. Chaos isn't your enemy. It's your forge. And I'm going to show you how to step into it, face it down, and come out unbreakable. I'll never forget the night it clicked. After that roadside meltdown, I dragged myself home, soaked and furious, ready to quit. But something stopped me. I found a quote from Seneca scribbled in an old notebook. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. I'd been letting chaos grow bigger in my head, making it a monster it wasn't. So I sat down, turned off the noise, and decided to fight, not with fists, but with my mind. That was the spark, the first step to staying unshaken. So why are you still letting chaos run you? Why are you letting it knock you down over and over? You don't have to. I've been through this fire, and I'm taking you with me. But this ain't for the faint. It's going to demand you look at yourself and say, I'm stronger than this. If you've got that in you, you're about to learn how to stand firm in a world gone mad. Stick with me. We're diving in. Let's get real. Your life's a circus, isn't it? Maybe not every day, but enough to feel it. The way things spiral out of control, the way one bad moment snowballs into a nightmare. You're late for work because your car won't start, your friend's blowing up your phone with drama, your inbox is a war zone, and somehow you're the one left cleaning up the mess. You try to keep it together, scroll through your phone, vent to someone, maybe slam a door, but it doesn't fix a damn thing. Chaos is still there, grinning at you. I know that feeling. I lived it. After that day my car broke down, my girl left, and my boss tore into me, it wasn't just one bad day. It was every day after. Bills stacking up, co-workers slacking off, my own head turning against me with endless what-ifs. I was reacting to everything, yelling, stressing, running in circles like a dog chasing its tail. I wasn't in charge. I was a slave to the storm, and I was drowning. That's when I realized the problem wasn't the chaos. It was me. I was letting it call the shots. Here's the deal. You don't have to break when the world does. I'm not here to sell you some fairy tale where life stops throwing punches. What I'm giving you is better, a code forged in stoicism to stay unshaken no matter how hard it hits. Not in a year, not in a month, but starting now. This comes from men who didn't just survive chaos. They owned it. Marcus Aurelius faced wars and plagues and still slept at night. I faced my own wars, broke, dumped, beaten down, and came out standing. You can too. Think of your mind as a fortress. Chaos is the enemy, banging on the gates, screaming, trying to burn it down. You've got two choices: panic and let it in, or lock the gates and stand your ground. Most people panic, they crack, they crumble, they let the chaos rule. You're not most people, not if you're still here. I'm going to show you the Stoic code, how to build walls so strong that nothing gets through, how to stay steady when everyone else is falling apart. This isn't just talk. I've done it. After that breakdown, I stopped waiting for life to calm down. I started reading Stoicism because I was desperate. Epictetus hit me hard. You have power over your mind, not outside events. That was the wake-up call. I didn't need a new car, a new girl, or a new job. I needed new me. So I locked in, no excuses. I faced the mess, trained my thoughts, and came out unshaken. People noticed, my boss backed off, my friends started leaning on me, my life started working. I didn't fix the chaos, I fixed myself. That's my promise to you. Stick with me, and I'll give you the Stoic code to stand tall in a world that's trying to knock you flat. You'll walk through the same crap everyone else does, deadlines, drama, disasters, but you'll be different. You'll be the one who doesn't flinch, doesn't fold, doesn't fall. I'm not asking you to believe me blind. I'm asking you to listen, to try to see it work. Because I've been where you are, and I know what's on the other side. It's not just survival. It's strength. And it starts right now. You're here because you're tired of getting rocked by life's punches. Tired of the way chaos sneaks in and takes over. A bad day turning into a bad week. A small fight blowing up into a war. A single worry spiraling into a storm you can't stop. I get it, I've been there. But here's the truth. You don't lose because life's rough. You lose because your mind's soft. It's untrained, fragile, bending to every hit that comes your way. That ends today. I'm giving you the Stoic code. 3 core moves to stay unshaken, no matter what the world throws at you. Stoicism taught me this. Chaos doesn't control you. You control you. Marcus Aurelius said, if you're distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. That's the first move. Reframe the chaos. It's not the flat tire, the yelling boss, the empty bank account. It's how you see it. After my roadside meltdown, I was a wreck, blaming the rain, my ex, my luck. But blaming didn't do shit. So I started asking, is this really a disaster? Or am I making it one? Next time my coworker dumped work on me, I didn't snap. I said, this is just a task. I did it, moved on, slept fine. Chaos lost its claws because I took them away. The second move is focus on what's yours. Epictetus said, some things are in our control and others are not. You can't stop the storm, but you can steer your ship. I used to waste energy raging at stuff I couldn't fix, my ex's texts, my boss's mood. Then I stopped, locked in on what I could do. When my landlord hiked my rent out of nowhere, old me would have lost it. New me sat down, checked my budget, picked up an extra shift. Didn't curse, didn't beg, just acted. 2 days later, a friend offered a cheaper place to crash. Didn't chase it, just took it. Focus on your moves, and chaos shrinks. The third move is embrace the hit. Seneca wrote, difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. Chaos isn't here to break you. It's here to build you. When my car died, I could have quit. Sat there, felt sorry for myself. Instead, I walked 2 miles in the rain, fixed it myself with a YouTube video, and felt like a damn warrior. Every hit's a chance to grow tougher. One night, my power went out, middle of winter, freezing. Old me would have raged. New me grabbed a blanket, lit a candle, read Stoicism by flashlight. Didn't just survive, owned it. That's the code. Reframe, focus, embrace. This isn't abstract. It's real. I started small, spilled coffee, didn't curse, just cleaned it. Rude cashier, didn't snap, just paid and left. Then I took on the big stuff, job stress, family fights. Each time, I got stronger, less shaken, more solid. One day, my sister called, freaking out about her divorce. Old me would have jumped in, stressed with her. New me listened, said, you'll figure out. I'm here, and stayed calm. She did, and she thanked me, not for fixing it, but for standing steady. That's what this code does. makes you the rock when everything else is crumbling. You can start this today. Tomorrow, when chaos hits, car won't start, boss barks, friend flakes. Don't react. Reframe it. This isn't the end. Focus on your move. What can I do? Embrace it. This is my training. I failed plenty, snapped at a coworker, stewed over a bill. But I kept going, and that's the difference. You don't need perfection. You need persistence. We're building something bigger. Stay locked in. You've got the Stoic code now. Reframe the chaos. Focus on your moves. Embrace the hits. But this isn't about playing defense. It's about turning the fight around, making chaos your bitch instead of the other way around. I didn't just learn to stay unshaken to survive. I learned it to dominate. After I started living this code, I didn't hide from the storm. I walked through it and made it bow. And when the real test came, that's when I saw what this can do, turn a broken man into a force life can't touch. I'd been at a while, reframing, focusing, embracing. Work was smoother. I wasn't reacting to my boss's tantrums, just doing my job. Friends noticed. I wasn't jumping into their drama, just listening and moving on. Life wasn't perfect, but I was steady, bills paid, head clear. Then the hammer dropped. My dad got sick, hospital, bills piling up, family losing it. Same week, my company announced layoffs. My name was on a short list. Old me would have cracked, yelled, panicked, drowned. But I trained for this. The Stoic code wasn't just words, it was my armor. Seneca said, "We are more often frightened than hurt." I didn't let the fear win. First move, reframe. This wasn't a death sentence, just a challenge. Dad's sick? We'd fight it. Job shaky? I'd find another. Second move, focus. I couldn't cure Dad, but I could be there, calm, steady. I couldn't stop layoffs, but I could work harder, pitch better. So I did, visited Dad, held Mom's hand, kept her grounded. At work, I didn't beg, doubled down, delivered a project that made my boss blink. Third move, embrace. This was my forge. Every hospital visit, every late night, every what if was making me tougher. The climax hit at a team meeting. Layoff list was out, tension thick. My boss was rattled, team was whispering, chaos everywhere. Old me would have shrunk, waited for the axe. New me stood up, calm, clear, laid out a plan to save the project and the jobs. No yelling, no desperation, just steel. Room went quiet, boss nodded, team rallied. They kept me, not because I begged, but because I was unshaken. Same with Dad. He pulled through, and Mom said I was the rock that held them together. Chaos came hard. I didn't just stand, I won. That's the power of this code. It's not about dodging life's hits. It's about taking them and coming out stronger. I went from a guy screaming on a roadside to a guy who could stare down a family crisis and a job loss without blinking. It's not luck, it's discipline. Marcus Aurelius said, "The impediment to action advances action." Every hit was my fuel. Every fear was my fire. You got hits coming, work, family life. Don't run. Use them. This is your moment. I turn my darkest days into my strongest, not by fighting the world, but by mastering me. You're there now. Chaos is knocking, maybe kicking the door down. But you've got the code. I didn't have cash, a title, or a break. I had will. Life gonna keep swinging, losses, stress, madness. You can let it shake you, or you can shake it back. We're heading to the end game. Stay with me. You've got the Stoic code. Reframe the chaos. Focus on your moves. Embrace the hits. I didn't bring you here to feel okay or nod at some nice ideas. I brought you here to arm you, to forge you, to make you unshaken in a world that's hell-bent on breaking you. But this isn't a free pass. It's a gauntlet. You can sit there, shrug, let chaos keep running your life. Or you can stand up, live this code, and become the one thing life can't touch, starting today. Picture it. You wake up tomorrow, and the world's still a mess. Cars busted, bosses yelling, dramas blowing up your phone. But you're rock solid. You don't snap, don't stress, don't run. You move, calm, clear, in control. While everyone else is crumbling, you're the one they look to. That's not a dream. That's what I've lived. I went from a guy who'd lose it over a flat tire to a guy who could hold a family together and save a job in the same week. You're one choice away from that. Don't bullshit yourself. This takes grit. When I started, I wasn't some stoic sage. I was a wreck, snapped at friends, panicked over bills, gave in to the noise. But I didn't quit. I reframed, I focused, I embraced over and over. That meeting where I saved my job, that hospital room where I held my family steady, that was my proof this code works. You'll fail too. Lose your cool, chase a fix, flinch at a hit. But you'll get up because you're tougher than the storm. Stoicism showed me. You don't master life by controlling chaos. You master it by controlling you. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." He faced wars, plagues, betrayal, never shook. Me, I faced a broke life, a sick dad, a job on the line. Same deal. You're no different. You've got that same steel. Chaos isn't your enemy. It's your test. Pass it, and you're not just standing, you're towering. What's your play? Keep letting chaos shake you. Let every bad day, every fight, every bill rattle your cage. Or live this code and stay unshaken. I don't care if you're 18, scraping by, or 35, burned out. This isn't about where you are. It's about where you're headed. Tomorrow, when the world hits, alarm fails, coworker snaps, money's tight, don't flinch. Reframe it. This is just a moment. Focus. What's my move? Embrace. This makes me stronger. You'll feel it. Day 1, you're steadier. Day 3, you're a rock. I went from a guy who'd scream at the sky to a guy life can't shake. Family leans on me. Work respects me. I'm solid. That's not magic. That's choice. You got the same shot. Don't just hear this. Do it. Skip the next meltdown, the next panic, the next run. Reframe. Focus. Embrace. You'll see chaos doesn't own you. You own it. Like this, and hit subscribe to Daily Stoic Life if you want more. Not for me, but for you to build a life that stands through anything. Now get out there, live the code, and stay unshaken. You're not a victim. You're a fortress. Go prove it.